Welcome to Candid Conversations online and TV show, a space where the least desired and hardest topics are brought to light in order to heal as a community.
Welcome back to the Candid Conversation Show. My name is Muriel, and on the show, we discuss topics that are unspoken and taboo in our community. Our guest this evening is Dr. Ndidi Laguerre. Did I get that right? We will be discussing kidney disease, skincare, body sculpting, contouring, boutiques, and more. Welcome to the show, Dr. Laguerre.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Likewise.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, I appreciate
Just a natural beauty.
Likewise. I'm so proud of you ladies.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You know, we want to know about you before you became this powerhouse physician. So can you tell us a little bit about your upbringing?
Yes. My parents, my mother and father, are from Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes, Asaba Delta State to be exact. My father is a doctor. My mother was a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
There were 6 of us, 3 girls, 3 boys.
Okay.
And we were all born in the States, mainly New York, New Jersey area. And I recently, well, not recently, it's been maybe 7 years, I moved to Florida with my children. And my husband is here. We have 2 girls.
Beautiful.
And we live in Orlando.
Welcome to Orlando.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here.
Do you love it?
I love it. I'm from New York City,
Yes.
Manhattan.
Okay.
And, well, from the Bronx, really, but I was born in Manhattan. And I go back, and I wouldn't change living in Florida, living in Orlando.
Oh, it's a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
That's what our parents said, because we were born in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
And
okay.
so, but we've been here forever.
Yes.
We're Floridians.
Yes, I'm trying to be like you guys. I'm Floridian.
But you talked about having a big family.
Yes.
And we know that you are this wonderful physician. What type of physician are you?
I'm a nephrologist.
Okay.
That's a kidney specialist.
All
So
right.
my specialty involves chronic kidney disease as well as dialysis
Okay. Why?
and more.
What made you go towards kidneys?
You know, in reality, some people say that nephrology is probably one of the hardest specialties. And I think I was attracted to it because of the difficulties.
Okay.
When we started training in different specialties, that one gave me the most problems, and everybody else.
Really?
We were stumped day one of nephrology, and I thought, this is what I want to do.
This is what I want to do.
I have to get this.
That's hard.
Yeah, it was hard stuff, but it's so enjoyable, and it incorporates all avenues of medicine.
Okay.
So I get to be in everybody's business.
Everything. How many years has it been now?
I've been a doctor now for 12 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Congrats.
I've been a specialist probably for like 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
What are some of the common signs, symptoms for kidney disease?
Well, that's a really good question. The number one sign and symptom of kidney disease is nothing. You typically are asymptomatic until things are really bad and you're on dialysis. So in the States, diabetes and high blood pressure are the top 2 causes of chronic kidney disease. And those diseases usually have to go unchecked for about 20 years plus, and then your kidneys start to weaken. And usually there are no symptoms with chronic kidney disease. It's something that's found on your blood work.
Okay.
But when you are symptomatic from it, it includes some vague symptoms: nausea, vomiting, insomnia, lots of itching, change in the taste of food. And that's when you know, okay, we need
Something's
to start
wrong.
this person on dialysis.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you said normally people with hypertension
Yes.
and diabetes, those are the ones
Yes.
that are prone to.
It causes it.
Oh, really?
It
But
causes
you said
it.
if left untreated.
If left
Yes,
unchecked.
yes.
So if you're
Absolutely.
treated.
If you're treated,
Okay.
you should be good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great. That's nice to know.
Yeah.
What stage do you have to be on dialysis?
There are 5 stages. That's a really great question also. There are 5 stages of kidney disease: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
And stage 5 is where dialysis happens, when your kidney function is just so reduced you cannot clear the things that you're eating,
Yeah.
and you just become toxic to where we need to clean your blood with the machine or other ways.
What does that entail? What does dialysis entail?
That's another great question. I'm loving this. So dialysis, basically when you don't have any kidney function, we use dialysis as a modality to cleanse your blood.
Okay.
And there are two forms of dialysis. There's hemodialysis, which involves blood. Traditionally, people go to the dialysis center on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and they get their blood cleaned at the dialysis center. But there's also home dialysis, which does include hemodialysis. You can do blood dialysis at home, but you can also do peritoneal dialysis, where we use the belly as a filter and you dialyze yourself. And that's my niche in Orlando is home dialysis.
Okay,
Because I
prefer that.
I do prefer that. And every doctor would. There's no doctor that you would ask and say, would you rather go to a center or do it at home? That would say they want to go to the center. Now, there are people that do use the center as their social activities, but in reality, I prefer people to be at home and in the comfort of their own home and in control of their own care. And they do better long term.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very good. Are there some things, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Are there some things that you would say can prevent you from having kidney disease? Are there?
Yes, absolutely. And the biggest things in preventative medicine with kidney disease are preventing those causes. So if you are diabetic, really keeping that in check, blood pressure, really keeping that in check, and those things will prevent you from going further with the kidney disease. So it's preventing the causes and the worsening of those causes that are preventative. But of course, staying hydrated, avoiding certain toxic medications at high doses, those can also prevent chronic kidney disease.
Okay, so if somebody goes to the doctor and they're told you have kidney disease, that's not a death sentence.
Absolutely not. Even if they told you your kidneys have shut down, and I was telling one of my clients today, I said the beautiful thing about your kidneys is that you can share them. You can give a loved one a kidney, or you can even end up on dialysis. Unfortunately, it's not a highlight, but you can totally live without kidney function, and that's where dialysis comes in.
Okay, that's good.
So it's not a death sentence.
Good.
Kidney disease is not a death sentence.
Very good. We have a family member who has stage 3 kidney disease. So I was trying to think, is there a way to reverse that?
That's a good question. Typically, the answer for that is no, but if there's something that's causing them to be in stage 3 and you remove that insult, you may gain some kidney function, but typically we don't go back with the loss of kidney function.
So, question. I'm sorry.
No worries.
We just want to get all this in.
It is.
Are there any other treatments other than the dialysis that you were talking about, the two different types?
Yes, there is, and it's a very important one in our community. It's transplant. That's the only other treatment. So if you are left without kidney function, typically we start with dialysis, but there is what we call a preemptive strike. So if you see yourself going down in kidney function, you can prepare yourself, get on the transplant list, and be transplanted once you're in stage 5.
My gosh.
Yeah.
There's so many people that are living with either being on the list to get kidney transplant. I know there's a young lady that I work with that her husband has been on the list for a while.
Wow.
They were originally living in Georgia. Now they're living in Florida, thinking that it would be quicker here, and they're still waiting. And COVID-19 delayed it a little bit more.
Well, one thing that I can advise for people who are in that situation, if they can find a living donor, there is what we call the swap program. So back in the day, you had to find that person who was a match, but nowadays, if you bring a living donor, they'll find you a match. They'll take that person's organ, the kidney, and they will find a match for you. So it's like trading it in.
Oh my gosh.
So there is the swap program that
things have changed, right?
If somebody modifies their diet, will that help with the kidney disease?
Absolutely. Modifying your diet is important. Again, if it's something like if your kidneys are weak from the diabetes, you definitely want to modify your diet to a low-carb diet. And if you are having kidney disease, you can do certain things like a low-potassium diet if that's your problem, because everybody's kidney disease is different. Some people struggle with potassium. Some people struggle with phosphorus. And whatever you're struggling with, if you reduce that in your diet, your kidneys will do better.
So you said diabetes. Is it the same for high blood pressure as well?
Well, the high blood pressure diet usually is a low salt diet because where salt goes, water goes, and that increases pressures. So with the hypertension patient, you want to go after the sodium intake. With your diabetic patient, you want to go after the sugar intake, which is the carbohydrate. Yes.
That was very informative. You've given us
you.
so much good information. I hope the viewers take this in.
Yes, absolutely.
Go to the doctor.
Yes, go to the doctor for Pete's
at least
sake.
once a year.
Yes, a lot of people just do not want to go, especially men. They don't want to go to the doctor until they just can't
get anymore.
I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Yes.
But we also want to get some good stuff in here.
Absolutely.
You also, not only do you have a practice, you've got a spa.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about the spa. We want to come visit the spa.
Absolutely. You guys are welcome anytime. So Delta Kidney and Hypertension is my medical practice. And I also have Delta Spa. So the Delta comes from being originally from Delta State in Nigeria. That's where my mother and father hail from. Our family's from the Delta. Which in Nigeria, we are some prominent folks. We're known for the things that we do and the education that we go out.
That's beautiful. Will you continue?
Yes. And so this is a product of that idea. So Delta Spa is a spa where we do body sculpting.
You said what?
Yes, we do the body sculpting, instant gratification, no pain, no downtime.
Love it.
So we're using ultrasound technique and laser lipo to get rid of body fat area, adipose deposits in different areas. We do pretty much all areas, your belly, your arms, your thighs, we do facelifting.
I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, well, you're welcome. Just walk right in. We'll take care of you. We're also doing butt lifts. So we're using a vacuum therapy, the Colombian butt lift we call it, which differs from the Brazilian butt lift because there's no invasion, no invasive issues. You can go right back to work.
But how long does something like that last?
Well, that's a great question. Everybody's results are a little bit different, but typically 6 to 9 months. And if you do it a little bit more regularly, then you don't have to come in as much. But you'll do your butt lift and you'll see good results if you take care of it and you add lifestyle modifications. So everything we do, yes, you get your instant gratification, but it's not magic. You have to put in the work. You have to eat right. You have to do some exercising. So if you add the butt lift with some squats, 20, 30 a day, you'll keep those results for a much longer time.
I want to know about the procedure that it takes, like to melt a little bit of the back fat off. Can you tell us just a little bit of what occurs?
Absolutely. So we are using ultrasound and laser lipos. So with the ultrasound, we're using sound, like ultrasound, to actually disrupt the adipose tissue. So it breaks down the fat and you excrete that fat through the urine and the stool.
So
and the
it really
lymphatics.
works?
It does.
It really
does.
works?
People always say it doesn't work, but it does. If you go onto our Instagram or Facebook page at Delta Spa Orlando, you'll see the real results with the real clients.
What do you think now? It seems like within the last maybe 3-4 years that just women, well, men as well, just want to be better.
Their best selves.
Yes, they want to be better. They want to look better. Why do you think that changed? Why would that change? What do you think?
Well, that's an interesting question. I think a lot of it is, the perception of TV and what TV is putting out there. Everybody wants to look perfect.
I mean, nowadays with everything on the market that's out there, I mean, a lot of it is a lot of junk.
A lot of it is junk.
A lot of it is junk.
And toxic junk.
Right, but organic, natural.
Yes.
We want to steer more to that.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you have something for hyperpigmentation? I have hyperpigmentation.
Oh, yes, we do. And everything, the beautiful thing about it is all the products address hyperpigmentation. All of the products are anti-aging. We do have specialized products that will deal with spots, acne, puffiness under the eye. We have classic African black soap with a twist. You know, the traditional African black soap growing up was harsh. It, you know, it can fix anything. It was so harsh, but with the proprietorship of this actual product, we've made it to be so much more healthy and nutritious for the skin. We have the sugar scrubs, and what I love about this product line is it addresses all complexions. So some of the products out there now, it's either you're going to be light skinned or that's it. You know, as far as addressing hyperpigmentation, it's either you're going to go all the way and stop the melanin and that's it. But with our product line, we have different complexions. The 4 major complexions that we carry on the shelf is My Brownish, which is a dark chocolate complexion. So when you use the My Brownish, you're going to glow. It's not going to make you any lighter. It's just going to give you that dewy glow, beautiful look. It cleanses off any of that little sunburnt issue, but still maintains the chocolate complexion. And the next complexion, which would be an example of my complexion. So you're more My Brownish and Miss Ruby, and then you're more hot chocolate. So, and I'm doing the hot chocolate look. But then the next step from that is Celine, which is a more yellow tone undertone, more Latina. And then we have the 4th complexion, which we're sold out. It's coming. It's in town. It's the Asian Secret, which is a more Asian white undertone. So
got it all.
Yes, we do. So some people actually live in those complexions and just want to tone up, and some people actually want to come from a hot chocolate to an Asian Secret, and we don't judge people. We just give you what you want.
That's right. Give you what you ask for. Why? What is the reason? What made you just fall in love with skincare?
You know, that's an awesome question. When I started the spa and we were doing body sculpting, I noticed that a lot of women had discoloration. The face was a different color from the chest, it was a different color from their butt, it was a different color from their thighs and the inner areas. And I was using this product for years. I was using the hot chocolate cream for years from the young lady who makes it in my village. And so I called her and I said, you know, maybe you could teach me how to make it. And she was like, teach you? I mean, we could, you know, we could do some things, some business. And I was like, okay, that works. And, you know, I just started it as fun. And I got, you know, ordered some stuff from her. We created the label, and then it just sold out, and it just kept selling out. And people just couldn't get enough of it. It was so effective. People were saying, you know, stretch marks that I've had for years are gone.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we had young people with acne, bad acne, come and start the treatment, gone. You know, and it was changing people's lives. And so that's where it stemmed from. And then I realized that, you know, skincare was a $1 billion industry that was very elastic, meaning, you know, people wanted it no matter what, at all costs. And your skin is the largest organ, and it's what people see. So, so your skin's got to do some type of talking. It does, whether you want it to or not.
We made this happen. Amazing.
To God be the glory. God did that.
So we know what's next then. You must be having, makeup line must be next.
Ooh, I hope so. I'm open to it. We're moving towards hair now because we want to make sure that our hair is loved on. But makeup is definitely an option.
Very good.
Because we all wear it.
Yeah, we all wear it.
We need it.
Do the whole collection.
But you know, the beautiful thing about this line, one of my mottos is that you can look good without makeup. And I've had
your skin is healthy.
Your skin is healthy. I've had a lot of girls who would never leave home without makeup. Once they're using this, they go out. And they're like, wow, I can't believe that I'm out here with no makeup on.
Probably because their skin has evened up.
Yes,
you know,
the
everything.
tone,
no patchy, there's no...
And one thing about skin is typically, as a physician, when you go to your dermatologist and you ask for something for your hyperpigmentation, the go-to is hydroquinone.
Absolutely.
That's what we have on the market. 1%, 2%, 4%. That and hydroquinone strips you of your melanin in such a way that predisposes you to more sun damage. And all these products have SPFs up in the 90s because they're made in Africa where people live closer to the equator. So I love this as an option for people with hyperpigmentation who have been searching and going to the doctor and all they're getting is hydroquinone. This will help you. And it's so effective. We usually see results within 14 days.
That's something.
Yep.
But you know what? This is not all that you do. also have a boutique.
Oh yes, I forgot about
Look at this lovely dress that you have on.
Thank you. This is
absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. The boutique is special in the sense that we carry a lot of Ankara. So Ankara, this is Ankara. It's wax, also known as wax, and it's cotton from Africa, the African prints. Some of them originated from Holland and different parts of Europe, which they provided to the Africans, and we adopted as our traditional look.
Okay.
So in 2020 nowadays, a lot of people are woke and they want to connect with their African roots.
That's right.
But nobody really wants. I won't say nobody, but a lot of people want new fashions, new styles. They don't want the traditional skirt and blouse with the grandma look. We want something sexy. We want something off the shoulder. We want some Lady Gaga cuffs.
And we want a little to show our curves.
There you go. So that's my niche with my boutique is Ankara with up-to-date fashions and styles.
So do you have this in your
I
boutique?
do.
Okay,
This is
I have
the
to
new.
get that. I just love it.
Oh, we have it for you. And we have other colors and different styles. We've got the mini skirt sets. We've got long traditional for those ladies.
Of course.
More
reserved.
senators' wives. We do for them too. But we also do for the honeys who want the above the knee look
we
as
want
well.
to show the legs.
Yes, we do that too. Yes.
We love it. Let me see. What else is it that you do?
Well,
we love that.
Spa,
You know what? We love the fact that an African sister like ourselves is just doing amazing things.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Thank you. It has not been easy, but
we
God.
know it's hard.
Yeah, but God.
That's right. That's right.
Keep it up. Dust it off.
Yes.
And keep it moving.
You just can't look. Sometimes, like in our culture, in the Nigerian culture, they say, "Don't look left and right. Just look straight. Just keep going." Yep. Yep. Yeah, we do.
Well, we're proud of you.
Thank you. We also do teeth whitening.
Okay.
At the spa, so we have dental grade teeth whitening capabilities, and we do something special, which has been helping the community. We do vaginal rejuvenation.
All right now.
So, congratulations to She Knows Who She Is, the young lady who is now pregnant. Yes, we help and assist with fertility through our vaginal program. We help with endometriosis, painful periods, tubal blockage, vaginal BV, discharge. So, vagina has a life of its own and needs to be cared for as such. So, we are helping women. We had some girls who had been trying to get pregnant. They were diagnosed with tubal blockage, came to us, we did the cleaning, and now they're pregnant. We've had a few girls come through.
And that's what we're talking about. You're doing everything. You're doing it from head to toe.
I'm trying.
You're taking care
inside.
Inside and
That's
out.
right. Inside and out. Self-care at its best.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What else do we have to look forward to?
Well,
What else?
Well,
Give us
let's
some.
see.
Give us some.
You gotta just stay tuned. But just a little bit. Well, the hair care line is going to be very exciting. We're working on some things to make the hair grow fast and strong and thick.
Yes.
We are working on some things that will just be natural. Nothing that will make your scalp feel irritated because, like I always say, the Black woman is a $1 billion industry. Period. And so a lot of the stuff out there is not made by us.
For us.
So it's made for us, but it's not made by us. And so it doesn't really take into consideration some of the things that we struggle with, like edges, like, scalp. Like a lot of the times you see a lot of girls, they would do this. This is a Black thing right there. Yes, but that is a situation. That's a medical condition.
Okay.
A lot of the times the stuff that we use to braid our hair down, we're allergic to
it.
And so you see the phenomenon. I mean, why is every girl doing that? Because a lot of the stuff that they're pushing on us, our scalps are allergic to. So the hair care line is coming soon.
All right, we'll be waiting.
Yes,
We'll be waiting.
God willing.
What do you suggest, since we're in COVID season, for us to be safe? What should we do to be safe?
Well, that's a very good question. COVID-19 has really changed the outlook of what we how we live. Of course, we want to have good common sense hygiene. Hand washing, and then the mask is a big thing. Everyone's wearing their mask, and that's a good thing. However, it's becoming political. The mask is now becoming a fear thing, and if you can social distance from someone, then the mask is not as mandatory, and that is a CDC guideline. It was wear the mask or social distance. When you're in your car, you don't need to wear your mask. If it's thundering, raining, you don't need to, So, of course, wear your mask is going to keep you safe in that sense. But, you just have to be smart because it has created such fear in the community, and it's devastated so many businesses. And I think that people really need to take it into perspective because we have lots of cases, but the death toll is not as high. And we get afraid because they're pumping those cases in our face. But when you do the math, there's a very low fatality risk. It's something that is spreading through the community. Yes, you want to be safe about it, but it's not fatal. And they're not putting that out there. So we have a lot of fear and misconceptions. I did a video on my Instagram on how to wear a mask. You've got people running around with their mask on backwards and upside down. And so, there's a lot of education that needs to happen with this whole COVID-19 thing.
That's true.
Yep.
We can't get off. We cannot end this show without asking you or wanting to get your input on the social injustice, the police brutality. What goes through your mind?
The social injustice and the police brutality is something that's been going on since Africans reached the shores. It's not new, it's just now being videotaped. And when the incident with George Floyd happened and Breonna Taylor, it just made me wake up in ways that I didn't know I was asleep in. I think someone asked me, a lovely colleague of mine said, well, how do you think we're going to fix this? Well, what do we need to do to fix this? And I told him, I said, there's a few different things that we can do. Number one, reparations. Reparations are going to be very important. And any candidate that doesn't want to speak about reparation is a part of the problem. When Africans were stolen from the motherland, we never got repaid for that. Initially, it was 40 acres and a mule. We never got that. And other communities have been wronged, like the Jewish community, like the Japanese community, and they have received, and the Native Americans, they have received reparations. We have not. So number one, reparations are very necessary. And number two, we as Black people, we need to start practicing group economics. We need to start circulating the Black dollar. It's not against anybody else. It's not to say that we don't love anybody else. But it's time that we build up our own community. And when we start to build up our own community, then we could partake in politics. Then we could partake in the justice system. And we can put in place people who will care about our struggle. So, a lot of the time, and we have the money. We have the money. Black people, we have the money. We just need to seek out our businesses.
That's right.
Very well said. Wow.
That's truly well said. You have some other things, anything else you want to share, or ways that the viewers can contact you?
Oh, absolutely. The SPA number is 407-205-7782. And we are on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Delta Spa Orlando. And the beauty skincare line is on Instagram at Ndiva Doc Beauty. You can find me there. And I also wanted you guys to partake in the products. So I brought you guys some goodies. Yes, so I will give those to you. But yes, this is for you.
Thank you.
It's for you.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to try this stuff.
Absolutely. I can't wait for you guys to try it.
Excited.
Yes.
We enjoyed you.
Yes, we
Thank
did.
you. I enjoyed being here and you guys having me. Thank you.
Full of information.
Yes.
Loads.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
We wish you so much success with
appreciate
this.
it.
We will be using this, and I will
Absolutely.
be letting you know how it works.
Please,
Believe me.
please, I want the feedback.
And we'll be visiting the spa.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just let me know and I will be there.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We want to thank you for joining us this evening. Tune in next Tuesday at 6 p.m. for another informational show. In closing, it is important to take care of our health and eat a well-balanced meal. The kidneys are the most important organ in our body. Some of the warning signs for kidney disease are high blood pressure or protein in the urine, frequent urination, or difficulty or painful urination. There's puffiness around the eyes, swelling of the hands and the feet. If you are experiencing any of these issues, please contact your healthcare provider. Remember to take care of your body. It's the only place we have to live in. Thank you for tuning in to Candid Conversations.
Welcome to Candid Conversations online and TV show, a space where the least desired and hardest topics are brought to light in order to heal as a community.